asked if you could speak, and without objection, we're still in recess.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. My name is Dan Haskell. I'm here as chairman of the Tennessee Jobs Coalition, an umbrella organization of all of the major employer organizations in the state of Tennessee. Our argument is actually fairly simple. I've got a couple of technical things that have come up in response to what Mr. Garcia said, but our argument is this. Adult immigrants to this country may never learn to write and read well enough to take a written exam and pass it. Imagine you move to a foreign country and were asked to learn a new language in time that you could take a driver's license test in Swahili or German or French. I took 4 years of French and I couldn't get through the first sentence of it today. Much of what Mr. Garcia said is about people's ability to speak, and that's really not the question here. This is about whether or not you have to be able to read and write to take the exam. Read and write English. It's not so many generations ago that many Tennesseans couldn't read and write well enough to take the exam, and they only spoke English. I would suggest to you that the fiscal note on this bill is somewhat inadequate because there is some possibility that there will be a significant reduction of state income as a number of people can't take their driver's license. We're not talking about illegal immigrants here. We're talking about people who are legal immigrants who are in this country, who are adults, who cannot read and write well enough to take a written exam. I'm sure that there are some of those, and by passing a bill like this, you're saying that we would rather have fewer people licensed rather than having more people licensed. Many of these people will speak English fairly well, certainly well enough to deal with emergency personnel. But reading and writing well enough to pass a written test is an entirely different question. I'd be happy to take any questions.
Any questions of Mr. Haskell? Seeing none, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.